Imagine pouring nearly $1 billion into expanding a shipyard, only for the US Navy to pull the plug on the multi-billion-dollar project that justified it all. That's the harsh reality hitting Marinette, Wisconsin right now. Today, we're breaking down the Navy's abrupt cancellation of the Constellation-class frigate program, its ripple effects on local jobs, and why this could signal bigger troubles in US shipbuilding dominance. Let's dive into what happened. Last week, Navy Secretary John Phelan announced via social media that the Department of Defense is scrapping the Constellation-class frigate program, a fleet of advanced warships meant to bolster the Navy's global edge. Awarded back in April 2020 to Fincantieri Marinette Marine, the contract was worth up to $5.5 billion for 10 ships. The first 2 are already under construction. Started in 2022, but delays, design flaws, and skyrocketing costs, pushing the lead ship's delivery from 2026 to 2029, forced the Navy's hand. Phelan cited the urgent need to grow the fleet faster by shifting to quicker-to-build vessel classes, cancelling orders for the 4 ships not yet started. While praising Wisconsin and Michigan shipbuilders, he admitted the first 2 ships are still under review. Fincantieri's parent company quickly responded, securing an agreement to continue work on those 2 frigates and eyeing new Navy contracts for emerging ship types. CEO George Moutafis called it a path forward for stability and innovation, but the uncertainty lingers. Now zoom in on the human cost in Marinette. This shipyard isn't just a factory, it's the economic backbone of Marinette County. With 2,175 employees and contractors, it accounts for nearly half of the county's 5,143 manufacturing jobs as of 2023. The company invested $800 million in upgrades, including a massive 32,000 square foot facility broken ground in 2021 specifically for these frigates. Local Economic Director Autumn Timblin told reporters it's too early to predict workforce cuts, but the ripple could be devastating, drawing workers from surrounding counties and sustaining tourism and small businesses. The Boilermakers Union stayed silent, but Timblin emphasized the hope for new contracts to fill the void. In a region where manufacturing drives 29% of employment, this cancellation isn't abstract. It's families wondering if paychecks will dry up. Fincantieri insists they're positioned for Navy's next needs, but without quick replacements, gaps in production could lead to layoffs and stalled investments. Enter the political fight. U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, a Democrat from Wisconsin, blasted the decision as deeply disappointing after a direct call from Phelan. She's long championed domestic shipbuilding and is now demanding the Navy honor its commitments by routing more work to Marinette, perhaps additional frigates or commercial vessels for the Great Lakes. Baldwin highlighted the stark global disparity. Last year, the US built just 5 ships for major commerce, while China churned out 1,700. If we want dominance in maritime commerce, we've got to give these yards steady work, she urged. This isn't just local pork barrel politics, it's a national security issue. The US Navy aims for 355 ships by 2030, but programs like this frigate fiasco expose vulnerabilities, reliance on foreign yards, supply chain woes, and budget overruns amid rising tensions with China in the Indo-Pacific. Baldwin's push could influence the incoming administration's defense priorities, especially as President Trump eyes bolstering naval power. So, what does this mean for America's shipbuilding future? The cancellation underscores the tension between speed and innovation in defense contracting, a wake-up call to invest smarter or risk losing our edge. For Marinette's workers, it's a fight for survival amid geopolitical chess. Stay tuned to Global Currents for updates on this story and how it ties into broader US-China maritime rivalries. If you've got thoughts on revitalizing American shipyards, drop them in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more in-depth geopolitical breakdowns. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep questioning the currents.